Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm urging everyone to unsubscribe from this channel ASAP because this bitch is gonna grace your subscription inbox more regularly now. Again. As you might have noticed, I have not been uploading anything to YouTube or even filming anything for YouTube in, give or take, the last 12 to 15 months. And this is the reason why I wanted to make this little comeback announcement, what I've been up to update type of video that you're enduring right now. A lot of things have happened in this time frame, and a lot of those things have been the reasons why I haven't uploaded anything. One of the first things was I was just overwhelmed with school, so I didn't find the time to do anything. Then in early March, my mom was hospitalized, and she stayed in hospital for 11 weeks, 8 of those in intensive care. She had a bunch of surgeries, I think 7 all in all, and almost died a few times. It was a very stressful situation. And also the entire aftermath of that. Going back home, getting back used to life, basically being rehabilitated. Is that how you pronounce it? One thing that resulted from that is that I'm much closer with my sister, so that's kind of a good thing. My mom, that's a different topic, and I feel like that's maybe a bit too private to talk about. And I would say that my mom's hospitalization and health problems have been the big trigger that caused the rock to just roll down the hill of my mental health. And that's not fun. In case you're not too familiar with all my mental health clinical records, I have depression and I also have an eating disorder, although I feel like it's more multiple eating disorders and body dysmorphic disorder, so a lot of fun for me. A lot of that has to do with my childhood, and I don't want to go too deep into that, but having to see my mum for multiple days a week, for weeks, months ultimately, as opposed to getting to see her once every other month, has been triggering my depression and my eating disorder a lot. And in the meantime, I also had to write my bachelor thesis and my entire financial situation kind of collapsed. I've had what I would want to argue the deepest depressive phase ever. It's been really dark. I kind of had to pull myself out of that. I went out to seek professional help, and it took a while, but like since November I've been seeing this therapist and it's been helping a lot. Yeah, so that's just a brief version of my mental health problems, and I think I might do an extensive version giving more details on all of that. As I've already alluded to, I've had a bunch of academic milestones lined up in the pipe for me. Among them, writing my bachelor thesis, getting it graded, and getting my diploma, certificate, whatever it's called. But I'm a Bachelor of Arts now. And subsequently, I was able to re-enroll into the master's degree, so I'm continuing my master's studies, and that's been fantastic, although also a bit demanding. The last semester was like very dense in work, so taking it slower this semester. Another thing that happened in the first semester back in the master's program was that I got to teach for the first time, and that was an interesting experience. So if anyone was interested in me making a full video of giving an account of my teaching experience, there is a comment section below where you can voice that interest. Just pause the video, scroll down, leave a comment, scroll back up and press play. If you haven't unsubscribed, as I advised you in the beginning of the video. As I've mentioned before, I've had some financial issues, and most of them have been resolved. The rest of them I'm still working on, but I have a plan and it's all like going down step by step. Also, I got a new job, a little mini job that I work 10 hours a week. And it's a fun job. It's not too demanding, but also not too boring. A quick mention of my dietary choices. I have continued to be vegan, although considering my current high energy level right now, it's probably a bit unbelievable, but I have indeed quit coffee. I have been taking my diet a bit more serious recently. By recently I mean since April 1st. Not a joke. It's going good. And that's all I want to talk about that. And that leads me to another segment, and that's things that I didn't do these past months, more than a year duration. Considering my fitness, as I've just mentioned, I've only just started, so until now I have not done anything for that. I've only started to pick up working out in a way in March. And instead of going to the gym, I'm taking sports classes, and that's like really good. Because I was still in my long-term remnants of my depression, I did not celebrate my birthday at all last year. I did not travel at all. I did not go to gay pride or any other like gay festivals, event things. And most of all, and saddest of all, I have not done anything for my YouTube channel. And that just sit. And although I have considered coming back at various different points sooner, I somehow never picked up the camera and filmed anything. Although there was one video I filmed, I think in July, where I dyed my own hair. But I never edited it, or I think I never even filmed an outro for that. So, most reasons for not having partaken in YouTube is because I still am not too comfortable with my body, so I don't like filming videos where you see much of my body, so this is kind of as much as I'm comfortable with. I also needed some time for self-care and get my mental health back on track, and I've been doing a lot better, especially since New Year's. Things are going up again. I also originally intended to make a documentary version of my bachelor thesis to hand in with my thesis. That never happened. In fact, I wrote my bachelor thesis on censorship of queer content on YouTube. And I'm not sure I still want to because it's been so long and I think it's time to let that rest, you know? That's over. Other than that, I have missed out on reacting to a bunch of things. Among that are a bunch of Hollyoaks seasonal trailers. There are also a bunch of music videos that I wanted to react to. Among those were Gabby Hanna's music videos, Honestly, Monster and Medicaid, Scotty Sires music videos, American Love, Take Me Away. Also, Mariah Carey has come out with new music and I have not reacted to those music videos. There's Get the Fuck Out, there's With You, and there's the brand new A No No. So of course I also didn't react to any other music videos that might have popped up or any film trailers. Disney film trailers, Stephen King adaptation trailers, or whatever other movie trailer I might have been interested to. I've also not produced and recorded or finished recording any music. Making and producing music has been very therapeutic for me, and also just singing, so I feel like I'm gonna dive more into that. And also subsequently I have not made any music videos, which also ties back into me not being comfortable in front of the camera with too much body, and most of my music video ideas require a lot of like body visuals. I've considered doing just lyrics videos instead that don't have that physical element, but then again, who would want to watch that? Again, pause, scroll down to the comment section and tell me if you would watch that. I am fully aware that I'm not the greatest singer, I have a lot to improve, but I have been more confident in my singing and my voice. Ooh, which by the way, completely forgot, I actually sang in front of my class once for a presentation. We made a political version out of Annie, and we had 3 songs in them, out of which I sang 2 entirely by myself. Although I'm still awkward taking compliments, and a few people have come up to me and said like, ooh, your singing is really good. I can't help but think that some people didn't, but still. It has been boosting my confidence a lot, you know, so. And one more thing that I have not done during my absence on YouTube was be in a movie. And that comes as a surprise to probably no one, except for myself, because I know that I had been cast as a minor side character, totally like irrelevant, but I would have been on screen for a scene. And then they rearranged the shoot and that led to a recast, so I'm not in the film because of that. So what I intend to change and what I have set as my goals is post more on social media. I've been pretty good with posting much more on Instagram. You are very welcome to pause this video, go to the description of the video, click the link to my Instagram and follow me. Same with my Twitter. And getting more into YouTube. The thing about YouTube is I don't really know what I want to do specifically. All of the advice, videos and books and whatever on how to succeed on YouTube tell you that you have to find your niche and do just videos in that niche, but I don't know what I want to focus on. So I feel like maybe my niche could be finding my niche, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna try out a few things, and that's already everything I wanted to say in this video. So it could have just been 20 seconds of, hey, I'm back. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in any of the video ideas that I proposed earlier. If you're excited for my comeback, give this video a like, resubscribe so this is popping up in your subscription inbox. Also ring the bell notification, because apparently, allegedly, this subscription thing doesn't work anymore. I have not experienced that yet at all, but if you're affected, you can ring my bell. Instantly demonetized. And I still don't have an outro. Bye.